and welcome to yet another edition of Yes 101's Visual Radio, bringing you the news. I'm Hashni Patirana, and before we take a look at your news in detail, let's take a look at your headlines first.
News First headline.
In your top local stories, SriLankan and Korean Air announced Codeshare partnership. Chinese military visited Maldives, Sri Lanka and Nepal. Ex-cricketer Thirimana injured in motor accident. And in your international headlines, Taiwan, China joined rescue mission near Kinmen Islands. And in your sports, Trust Science, Paris mayor tells air conditioning fans head of Olympics. Now taking a look at your top stories for the day. Sri Lankan Airlines and Korean Air have officially activated a new codeshare partnership, and this will be in effect from Friday, the 15th of March. The new codeshare partnership between Sri Lankan Airlines and Korean Air presents enhanced travel options and connections for customers of both airlines traveling between Colombo and Seoul. Now taking a look at more local news, China announced that a Chinese military delegation recently visited the Maldives, Sri Lanka and Nepal to discuss further cooperation in defense issues. The delegation of officials from the military's International Military Cooperation Department focused on in-depth consultations on promoting bilateral defense cooperation. And bringing you more local news regarding the former Sri Lankan Test cricketer Lahiro Thirimana and several members of his family were involved in a motor accident in Thirappane, Anuradhapura. Sri Lanka police said that the injured were rushed to the Anuradhapura Teaching Hospital for treatment. Authorities said that the car in which the former cricketer was travelling, flying from Kandy to Anuradhapura, collided with a truck that was travelling in the opposite direction. Sri Lanka police said that they suspect the driver falling asleep at the wheel caused the incident.
International news.
And moving on to international news, Taiwan and China dispatched teams on a rare joint mission to rescue a boat that capsized near Taiwan-controlled Kinmen Islands today amid heightened tensions in the Taiwan Strait. Now, Taiwan's Coast Guard said in a statement, authorities from both sides dispatched rescue boats after a Chinese fishing vessel capsized in the early hours today, and 2 people were found dead, 2 were rescued and 2 were still missing.
Sports news.
And finally, moving on to your sports news for this hour. Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo said she hoped Russian athletes would be banned from taking part in the Paris Olympics and their opening ceremony. Now, Israeli athletes, however, should be fully welcome, she told foreign media, as organizers of the July 26th to the August 11th Games prepare to deal with issues arising from the wars in Ukraine and Gaza. The International Olympic Committee, which decides on such matters, is due to discuss at the next session the question of the participation of Russian and Belarusian athletes in the opening ceremony. And that's a wrap of your Yes 101's Visual Radio for this hour. Bringing you the news, I'm Hashni Patirana, and thank you for watching.